Okay, welcome to another shop talk. Quick one today. I've got the brand new TID18, which is the impact driver from Festool. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. I've been using it today. The other day I did a video of the CSX 10.8 volt and told you how much I love it, and I really do. There was a couple of things people picked up on. So before I go on to this, just to answer a few questions. So this accepts the centrics, like the Festool bit, and then if you've got your standard hexes, quarter-inch hex, whatever, that goes in the end of that for your screwdriver. But it does accept, as I showed you in the last video, I put a link in the description, the Festool style drill bits, which I really like, and they're tiny. So I started using this because I found some of my other tools were quite a beast for doing like a fine joinery stuff, more than, let's say, you know, using it on a construction site, putting in 4x2s, whatever you're doing. So that's why I went to this, and I absolutely love it. Now, I needed a new impact driver. Well, the main thing I needed was some new batteries. And this impact driver, I paid about 220, and it included a battery. Now, the battery's worth 100 quid. So this impact driver cost 120 quid. And I got a sustainer with it. I don't know what they cost, but they're quite expensive. And just so you know, it's a new sustainer. With this one, it's got the handle on the front. It's got a slightly different thing here. And you've also got the kind of suitcase handle. So I guess that's going to come with all the new tools. Pretty cool. Feels even better, actually. So if you're into your sustainers, you're going to get one of those as well. So that's brilliant. So I really liked it. I read about it with this kind of auto mode for going through tin roofs from sheet metal into wood. Well, I'm doing a roof in a couple of weeks on one of my own buildings, which is sheet metal into wood. So I'm going to try it on that. I've been using this T mode. I think it's called, T mode. Been using this T mode today, and I found it quite good. It's quite progressive. If you've got really hard stuff, just seems to be a bit more mellow. A few years ago, I bought myself one of these, which is the Milwaukee impact driver. I believe this one connects to the iPhone. Now, I've got to say, I haven't really given this a lot of stick yet, the TID18, but this Milwaukee blew the Bosch and the DeWalt miles out of the water at the time. This is so powerful. Now, one of the issues I had with the Milwaukee is, I believe, because it's so powerful, it's the same as the drill I've got. You can actually feel the case sometimes on the drill twitching and coming apart under the power and the load. Now, one of the problems I had with this, after about a year, I had to replace, or I sent it away and got it replaced. It cost about £90 to replace the inners. It just stopped working. I think something on the shaft broke. And I think that's because it's so powerful. And I have struggled with this. Keep turning it down to number 1. I've actually stopped using this on the kind of softer timbers and just to put, stuff in ply and that, because it's just a beast, man. It's so powerful. It's too much. And I've gone away from that, and that's what brought me into using back to a kind of screwdriver drill / drill. Really cool. So I've stopped using that unless it's real outdoor construction stuff. And I just saw this thing and thought, the TID, I love Festool, as you guys know. I do need a battery. Also, I need a Bluetooth battery because I've got cordless jigsaw and a cordless saw, which I love, and I've got the Bluetooth vac. So I wanted something to do, and I didn't want to spend any money on a battery. So for me, this was an absolute no-brainer and a bargain. And I've got to say, the modes on here are much more suited to the way I work. I would say this is less construction site. Maybe it is on the highest mode, but this is less construction site and more woodwork shop than this, which is absolutely a beast. So the feel of it, it's got a thinner handle. It's easier to grab. I need to get a smaller battery at some point. I do love using this with the 2 amp. This is the 5.2 that come with it. It feels really good. It definitely feels very Festool. The great thing is, everyone was asking, this does not take the Festool style Centronic or whatever called bit. This takes the standard bit that you would put in any impact driver, just like the Milwaukee or your Bosch or your DeWalt. So for some people, that's going to be awesome. It does have a belt clip, not on the battery, actually on the tool. So I would say, all in all, I'm loving it. I'll come back to this when I use it a bit more, but I just wanted to show you guys tonight I bought it. I am not disappointed. I've used it all day today, and it's absolutely brilliant. Doing raw plugs, doing stuff on an oak frame building, just absolutely killer. Feels really balanced, as all Festool stuff does. Little tiny recap from the last video on Wednesday. So people keep asking me what drill have I got, and I wasn't sort of slagging this off in any way. I just found it's kind of nowhere near as powerful as the Milwaukee for grabbing it, and it's just a little bit too big and bulky, front heavy compared to this. So, you know, I've kind of semi-retired this, but it is, if you want to know, it's a C18 and it does not have the belt clip on it. I do believe now they've added the belt clip like that, and maybe it's something I could add on, buy one of these and screw in, I don't know. But this one does not have the belt clip, and yes, it's a C18. So if you're looking to buy something new, a new impact driver, and you've got Festool batteries already, this is a no-brainer. This is absolutely awesome. So just a quick update, and if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and like, because apparently that really helps with my YouTube, and I never say that thing at the end because I always forget. But if you do, have a great weekend, hope you're all safe. Thanks so much for watching. I'll put this thing into action in a couple of days and maybe do some videos of it, but if you've got any questions, ask me and I can answer it in case you're looking at buying. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.